What's up, guys? Math. You can really watch Season 3, Episode 13 of My Hero Academia. Last episode, all of Class A has moved into dorms. If I'm not mistaken, too, I think that pretty much all the other students in the school have moved into dorms. 100% Class B has. So I'm very interested to see if we get more of their interactions. Obviously, we're going to get more Monoma being a fucking bitch ass. So I'm excited for that. Again, 3 episodes in a row, I almost cried. Sue got to me. Sue's little speech there at the end really got to me. So this show is one of the most emotionally impactful animes I've ever watched. And like I said, it's very interesting and I sort of keep teasing stuff for my discussion for the season 3 finale. But I said either last episode or the episode before, that at the end of season 3, I'm going to do a top 15 character ranking. Obviously, every season I do it. Compare the season to all other seasons. So I'll compare season 3 of My Hero to all other season 3s of TV I've ever watched. I think I'm also going to again, not necessarily, it's not halfway, but it's close to being halfway. So I think I will. I'm gonna place it on my all-time TV show ranking, and obviously it's 3 seasons in, so it wouldn't be like top 10 or anything like that. But I'm interested to where it would land because I really do love this show. And again, like, how many episodes have I watched? What was there, 13 and 38? I'll say 50. I probably watched like 50 episodes. That is a lot of episodes. That's honestly, thinking about it, that's a lot more than I thought it would be. But like, comparing it to a couple live action shows that have, like, 60, 70 episodes and like with 40 minutes apiece, I think that this show comparative like really impacts me a lot more than some of the others. So I really do want to give this show props. So I'll obviously talk throughout the episode and a lot at the end, so I do want to hop straight into it. If you guys do like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It would really help me out. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon, and if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. I forgot to mention, but if you are interested in the Patreon, like I said, multiple weeks ahead over there, check the YouTube comments. You'll see the exact episode I'm currently on if you're interested. Other than that, let's get into the episode. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, I like that shot. I don't want to look too hard. I don't want to get spoiled. I kind of do want to get spoiled. So I'm going to look. I hate them bunny ears, but I love them. Holy shit, dude. How many League of Villainers are we going to get attacked by? Do they have a name? Like, do I call them by a certain thing? Like, Leaguers? It's something I know I've spoken about it. There's, I think, two endings that I really, really, really enjoyed. But for the most part, I feel like the music... I don't want to say mid, but you know what I mean? Nothing really sort of stands out so much. There's a whole bunch of characters that I do not recognize. I saw Hagakure! Oh my god! Hagakure's front fucking center! That's awesome! And that's such a beautiful way to use her power, too. I love that. I get goosebumps. You guys know how much I love Hagakure. You guys know how much I love her.
Rescue your friend without being injured or getting into a fight. I'm so proud of you.
I might be stupid. Did he lose a hand?
From here on out, I will.
Did he lose his hand from the punch? I know that his even when he goes into muscle form, he's not able to buff that part up, but he's got like the whole fucking thing wrapped up. Is it gone?
By the League of Villains twice in one school year. UA brought its students to live on campus.
Twice in one school year? Up them numbers for next semester, baby.
The 5-minute walk from the main school building. Things were a little.
So how does it like do we make our own? Oh wait, oh we probably just go to the school to get like breakfast or something like that.
I will definitely be a pro one day because of what I inherited from.
I will definitely be a pro one day. Yeah, you apparently the greatest hero of all time.
But your main focus this summer is obtaining provisional hero licenses.
Yes.
So, were we going to get them if we didn't get attacked at the training woods thing, or was that just a step? I forget.
You can imagine that the exam to receive one is very difficult.
Yes.
Only 50% of students pass the test required for.
Jesus, I know some of our bums are gonna fail. You guys better not fucking fail.
When we say ultimate, we mean a move that will ensure you win against.
Damn, I redid my notes thing like I said, and I forgot to put Ectoplasm's name down. I apologize.
Copy it. Simply put, you must learn to lean into your strength.
I got some Mentos though.
Moves represent who you are. These days, most pro heroes have an ultimate move. Those who don't are fools.
We need ultimate moves?
Sound abstract, but we'll explain more as the day goes on.
For now, change into your costumes and meet in Gym Gamma.
Why do we call them costumes? We need something cooler. Suits. Hero suits.
You can prepare unique terrains and obstacles for each student.
Oh, I like that.
Here you will learn to serve up justice. Hence the name.
That's pretty cool.
Please allow me a question. What is the advantage of having ultimate moves for our provisional exam? May we know your—
Motherfucker, we just told you.
The job of a hero is to save people from all sorts of dangers. Crime, accidents.
You also need a power move to end move to advertise yourself.
Every year a new test is used to evaluate these qualities.
One thing is especially important. If you want to be a pro hero, you must be able to prevail in battle. If you're prepared, you won't have to worry. And those of you with an ultimate move will have stronger results.
Ultimate move? What the fuck is Hagakure gonna do? I'm sorry, I'm so obsessed with her.
How Kamui Woods is able to use his lacquered chain prison to capture opponents in an instant.
That's his
exactly
ultimate
what
move?
we want to see.
So it just seems like a normal move.
The practice you did get in to develop your quirks was part of the process needed to create these defining abilities.
Scroll over faster.
Now that you're caught up, you'll be working hard to develop powerful moves of your own for the next.
Just
You will spend the remainder of your summer vacation. Prepare for intensive training. In addition, you should think about how you can improve your costumes, especially now that you have a better understanding of your quirks.
Well, I'm gonna be quite honest. I know that we need to like learn some stuff on our own, but I think the teacher should also be like, "Hey, add this to your costume. It'll be better for you." You know what I mean? I feel like they should do that.
It's obvious you rely too much on your tail. Let's re-examine the basics.
Do you know how to box? Like some Muay Thai or something?
My tail is my power.
Your power? No, you are your power.
Oh, shooting acid from my hands! Super Geyser!
You are limp, my man.
If you're going to go that route, make a nozzle with your fingers to increase aim and reach. Yes, like that. Go.
Bro, imagine if Ashida was a guy, bro. He'd be the strongest in the verse.
Two creations at the same time. You may start with something simple.
Hold up, let me take my shirt off.
Why are you staring off into space?
Oh,
Hold up, is Ectoplasm the GOAT teacher?
Bring up with
Can he really teach like 20 people at the same time?
into my arms, and I won't be able
This
to
man better be getting paid the wage of 20 people.
them. So I don't know what a special attack of mine would even look like.
It's just what you do normally harder.
Interesting. Not exactly one that we'd call consistent. If you don't have a fixed attack style yet, then let's focus on developing your power.
Yes, sir.
This is so hectic.
Everyone's working hard, huh?
All Might.
Yeah, I am.
I want to hear these guys talk, man.
Because I have the day off and I don't have anything else to do.
Cough, blood, back to form. Oh, wow.
On recuperating and lesson planning.
Hey, why the cold reception? They're working their big moves now, right? There's no way I could miss.
I want to see what kind of dumb shit they're about to do.
Looks like you're having trouble.
When does he not have trouble?
Now you explode.
Ah, Bakugo, I see you're having mental trouble.
It's been a while since I was able to really let loose. Ectoplasm! I killed him! Give me another one!
Deku's having physical problems, Bakugo's having mental problems.
And he'll get even stronger in the future.
Look at that! Bakugo's going hardcore!
Stop focusing on. And where do you keep this cake?
Ready?
He's been planning this stuff since the entrance exam. What?
Focus.
Yes, sir!
Just in case anyone was wondering, I've been working on Great Brush since I was a kid.
Yeah, you fucking pervert.
Before, right? I used to imagine wheels.
I was gonna say, yo, that'd be awesome. Kizaru! I want this guy to be Kizaru! One Piece
How can
character.
I fight with these damaged arms?
With your feet. Mind if I help with this one?
Nice. Think for yourself. You're still trying to imitate me.
Aww.
Oh,
Be your own person.
guess I didn't.
Yo, young Kirishima.
Yes, this is what I want.
I've got some wisdom to lay down on you.
Again, I know that this is like almost like a journey of self-discovery, but I think a teacher also needs to say certain things.
I wouldn't be a good teacher if I just gave you the answers.
Exactly. Give them beginning information and let them grow upon it.
What's important is that you realize your full potential on your own. Young Jiro, listen up. I have a few things that might help you.
He's suddenly good at this?
He's actually trying now. Aww. He's got a cheat sheet on everyone.
Regarding your costume improvements, once you've figured out if anything needs to change, head to the development studio.
Like, that's another thing, too. Like, I understand that this is a school, but also development. Like I said, if a teacher easily sees something that could be an addition to a suit to make them considerably stronger, and that's not something you wait for them to learn themselves. No, you have to tell them.
Focusing on making your own body float.
If I increase my mobility, I can use the martial arts I learned from my internship even more. What are you doing?
I'm running. I'm running faster.
I plan on asking the development studio to improve my radiator.
Improve your radiator? It's your fucking quirk. Are they going into your body and giving you surgery? Tanya, I'll beat you up. Tanya's going really hard with the little rinky-dink shit recently. The ultimate villain is about to pop up. Oh, Hatsume.
You know, you shouldn't try to mix everything you can find in the lab together like that.
Failures.
Thought it was Bakugan. It's the goat.
Even if something I make doesn't work like I've envisioned it, that doesn't mean it's a waste of time.
Learn something new from it.
You almost blew
Use it
up
differently.
the entire design studio. Will you please open your ears and listen to me for once?
What's wrong? Oh, yeah.
Hey, when did you get here?
Back to what I said last fucking discussion. Jesus Christ. Again, it's someone like Hatsume. I don't. She's not a main character. She doesn't have a lot of development so far, so it just really feels like you're just using her in this episode as an over-sexualization. So.
I'm Tenya Ida, the man you tricked into being a walking advertisement during the sports festival.
And you got played. And if she wanted to beat you, you would have fucking lost, you bum.
Oh, wait a second, please. I wanted to ask Mr. Powerloader about improving some elements of my...
I'll do it for you.
What?
Hatsume, it's fine for you to be in and out of the studio all day since you're in the dorms. But if you stop following my instructions and keep running wild...
I will expel your ass.
Hello.
I heard from Eraserhead you're here to upgrade those costumes for your new moves, yes? Come in.
Yes, come into my lab. My lair.
I have a license to make costumes, so I'm allowed to do some mild tinkering with those that were made out of house.
Where y'all digging? Just grab it, Jesus. Chaco's digging in her ass for a fucking piece of paper.
Oh, well, I was wondering if there is a way I could reduce the strain on the ligaments in my arms.
Should have wondered this a little earlier, buddy.
Let's see, Midoriya. You mainly fight with your fists and your fingers. In that case,
finger fighter.
Able to do something for you pretty fast.
Yeah, how about you get some tight gloves too? Wearing loose fucking flabby things on them.
Yes, I see the problem. What are you doing? I'm feeling out his muscles. Oh my, your body's much more muscly than it looks.
I gave the show so many compliments the last couple episodes.
Looks like I made a mistake or two in the limit calculations. That's my bad. Oh my gosh, are you hurt?
She's like a significantly worse version than Hanji from Attack on Titan. I'm not saying she's terrible. I like her, but
I was wondering if you could
don't let her hear.
cooling devices in my legs.
If that's what you're in the market for, try this baby on.
How was she slipping these things on us?
Heaters that can coolify anything that gives off heat. Sweet baby number 36.
Hatsume, there's nothing wrong with my boosters. And
Booster, go.
Why are my arms? I mean, hey, that's kind of cool. You put your arms flat down like that.
But you know, if you all are aspiring to be heroes, then you should treasure.
I was gonna say it's almost like networking.
You've been made pros.
She's gonna beat the top dog in that field one day. So
that pile of junk, those are all the support items Hatsume's made since starting school here.
You can imagine too. Imagine all the stuff she's already upgraded.
Even when school's not in session. I've seen
It's her
many
passion.
support corps students in my career, but I tell you, this girl is something special.
Yeah, special.
Common sense is a collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. That's something Einstein said. That girl is
Did Einstein have a quirk in this world? Now, joking.
Ideas and trying them out. Innovators are people who don't feel chained down by existing concepts.
Keep thinking outside the box.
You're still trying to imitate me.
Oh my god, he's late Yagami. Ah! Ah!
I understand! Ida!
I understand it now.
Please, there's so much I want you to teach me.
Wait, what are you talking?
I have legs! I can kick! And I'll teach you how to punch! This can't be so.
Totally lit up to
I was just realizing something. Oh, I never asked. Are you changing part of your costume?
A little. I don't want to feel sick anymore. You don't
You're not used to...
In that case, you've got to try this out. Why do I feel like it's about to explode?
It's a bomb.
Just handle this baby with care, or...
How do you still get, like, motion sickness and shit like that if you've been using your quirk for so long? He's chomping on macaroons back there, man. How are you getting sick? It should be something your body has a natural sort of inclination towards, like or against.
Just switch your costume up? Yeah. I got braces.
Yeah, you can tell.
The strain on my arms.
You missed a solid chance to change your entire.
You're kind of ugly looking.
So boring.
I like it.
I like it.
Mommy!
I'm so
Mama!
you, eh?
I don't want to change the base. At least not much.
I mean, every good superhero at some point goes through the changing the color phase.
By covering myself with dark shadow, my strength is enhanced. I'm better at close combat.
Yes, sir. Oh, he looks awesome!
Abyssal black body.
Abyssal black
That's
body.
hard to say. It's important that it's easy to call out.
You don't need to call it out! I mean, we're on if the media's near.
Not from my entire hand, but a blast from a single concentrated point.
Oh my god.
AP shot!
He's a gun. It's a gun. You got a laser beam. And Aoyama's supposed to be strong? No, I'm joking, but... Bakugo can just do what Aoyama does.
Hey, watch out!
This man Bakugo almost killed the greatest person of all time. He learned he can fucking kick. Jesus Christ. He's fucking stupid. He's fucking stupid! Deku has lost all of his intelligence if he just now realized he can kick.
Every technique. That's where I went wrong.
I'm joking, obviously. It's fine.
If I'm worried about my arms,
I didn't realize I have feet.
Run for all, full cowling, shoot style.
You guys ain't ready for season 11. You know what other appendage he's about to use. I really like this. I was trying to talk about it a little in the opening, and I hope people don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I think of all the really, really popular anime I've watched, My Hero Academia definitely has my least favorite music. I'm not saying it's bad music. It just kind of feels a little basic. All of them kind of feel similar, but I must say, I think that the endings are significantly better than the openings. And obviously, I've had 5 openings, and this is my 5th ending right here. I think I've not really loved any openings, but I've loved 3 endings. So this by 3, I'm including this in it. I love this one. It's like relaxing. It's hopeful, and then we're gonna get hit by some. I imagine some dastardly fucking shit happening at the end of an episode. Someone dying, someone getting attacked, and boom, we get this peaceful thing. It's weird, like. I'm a little surprised. In the opening, the fucking front and center character in it is Hagakure. And the ending, right there at the end, like the front and center character is Ashido. I don't have a problem with it or anything like that. It's just a little semi-surprising. Another great episode. Wow, this whole show is good. Like this episode felt to me very season 1-esque. In a very good way. Like it not like it's like, oh, they're going back. No, I really liked it. I really did. And it's something that, again, this is just a thing in general, in fiction, in TV and anime, whatever. It's kind of hard to focus on like in-depth in the training or in-depth in getting better, in-depth in some of the smaller stuff. Typically, we have to focus on the conflict. What I mean by that is, right now, we're in a little bit of an arc that's like, or the last 2 episodes, you know what I mean? We're moving into dorms, and then we're, training and strengthening our powers, you know what I mean? Getting smarter or whatever. A part of me kind of wants this to be like an extended focus. Like, I want to, and again, I know it's an unrealistic thing, and I know that at some point we're going to, again, we saw, like, Tokoyami, and we saw Bakugo, and we saw Deku. We saw their little special moves, obviously Tenya and stuff like that. The other people they're not going to really focus on, because the next time we see their special power, it's going to be in the middle of a competition or in the middle of being attacked by villains. so we're gonna see it like in action, and we don't necessarily need to see it right now. But a part of me kind of wishes we did. I want to see the mindset behind it. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things. I'm not saying I need it. I'm saying I want it. So this isn't like a negative. It's like, oh, this show, no, this show sucks. This is that. No, I kind of want to see it because I want to see everything because I love everything so much. So I'm not a hater because I hate the show. I'm a hater because I love the show and I want more. That makes any sense. Obviously, we haven't seen him in a while. I was gonna say we haven't seen him for like 2 episodes. Shigaraki's obviously cooking something in the background. Well, I don't know. I also I don't think that's something that I talked about. He felt very sort of. I don't think he's going to immediately like take action. He seems sort of like a little confused. Obviously, with the All for One, essentially pushing him to the deep end. That's what he did. You know what I mean? In the sort of fake sacrifice thing that I'm telling you, it's a fake sacrifice. Sort of pushing him into the deep end to get him to do something. It's like poking an animal with a stick. Come on, do something. So I don't know, but again, we got some Hatsume focus. Again, I had a little bit of problems with the fucking boob shit. But other than that, I really like Hatsume as a character. I really do. Not necessarily. Again, we haven't seen that much of her like personality history wise, so I'm not necessarily saying that stuff. But her just role as someone who, you know what I mean, works on like the technology side and upgrades shit and is able to, you know, like. Hatsume's a character that I want to see, like, you know, every 4 or 5 episodes, not 4, maybe that's a little much, but every once in a while, I just want some of our students to like, hey, Hatsume, I have this problem, and then they brainstorm together. I think that would be a very interesting topic. And something real quick, and I know I talked about it last episode, and I mentioned, obviously, with the Hatsume stuff, and I don't really want to make it like a common thing that I talk about, because, again, I don't care about it that much. Like, it's not, when I turn the show on, yeah, I'll make a joke about boobs or something like that. Or, you know, me hating Mineta or something like that. But for the most part, I don't really care. Like, when I end the episode, I don't think, oh, I remember this. No, I think about the dialogue and the fights and the emotion, stuff like that. But I think a part of me doesn't necessarily, like, and it's just something I thought of this episode because they had really made it a situation where Ochiko was kind of, like, jealous, if that makes any sense. Obviously, jokingly jealous. Like a running gag. A part of me kind of doesn't. Another aspect is I don't really like the over sexualization stuff because a part of me would be perfectly fine if, you know, instead of having like a 10th be over sexualized horny shit, if you switch that 10th and you actually commit to a Deku Ochaka relationship. And again, I'll repeat, this vibe I get from the show, I don't ever think that will be like an active relationship that will happen episode to episode. I think that if you had to put a gun to my head, I would probably say that they share a final kiss like after the final battle of the show or something like that, and then maybe there's like an epilogue where they like, you know what I mean, like something like a Harry Potter shit or something like that, where there's an epilogue, they get married, you see them, you know, give a kiss, happy forever, something like that. But I don't know, maybe that's just the goober inside of me, just wanting good things to come to good people. But what do I know? I loved seeing again. It's the same thing with Class A, you know what I mean? Where there's, you know, we have our main 5, and then the other characters, again, 3 tiers. We got the main 5, then we've got people like Yayorozu and Kirishima and Sue and people like that, to where they're not as important as the top 5, but they're, you know what I mean, they're pretty important, they're pretty sort of recurring always. And then you get the next tier that's sort of, you know, people like Hakakure, Sato, Koda, Sero, people that aren't really focused on that much. They might have a moment here, a moment there, but for the most part, they're background characters. In the same nature of the students, it's the same nature as the children. Wait, what did I say? Same? Did I say same as the students as children? I think I messed it up. Let me repeat that. As the same nature as the students, same nature of the teachers, in the sense of All Might and Aizawa, they're, you know, and Gran Torino, they're our top dogs. You know what I mean? We're always going to see them. They're, you know, sort of integral to Deku, and, you know, Aizawa's obviously our homeroom teacher, so we're always going to see him. But I really do want more of that, because, again, obviously people like All Might and Aizawa, they're some of the strongest heroes, but each hero, and that's what I really liked about the sort of sending them to agencies in Season 2, each hero has their own little spin, has their own little story, has their own little, you know, maneuvers or mindsets, and I really like that. I liked seeing Ectoplasm's you know, power being showcased, and I really like that. Again, I would include that in as world building, if that makes any sense. I think that the world is so rich, and again, that's how you know a world is very rich in a show, is if your major complaint when you watch is that you want more of it. The world that this show takes place in is so like rich and complex and detailed that like, instead of me going, oh, I don't really care about anything in the background, I'm happy to focus on the stuff we're focusing on, a part of me goes, no, the world is kind of so interesting that I want a little bit less focus on our main guys and more of everyone else, if that makes any sense. So, but again, and another thing too, I don't want anyone to misunderstand me, like, actually thinking I was 100% serious. It's a shonen, and you know our main characters have to expand their powers. They have to get stronger. So looking at it from an outsider, yeah, Deku's fucking I forgot I have feet power up is a little sort of funny and goofy, but it's fine. It's my hero. Like this show is in the same category as One Piece for me, and I'm sorry if you guys are watching and you see me keep comparing to One Piece. The reason I do that is because not only have I've only watched like 15 animes, but also I think that One Piece is the perfect, match. It's the perfect parallel to My Hero. They really are two of the closest animes I've ever seen, like thematically and all that, just goofy wise, humor wise, fight wise. But they both fall into the category that's like, yeah, it can get really serious. Like people can fucking die, people can this, people can that. Like there's some serious fucked up shit going in the background. There's evil villains and all that. But at the end of the day, like they're able to juggle the humor very well. I'm able to laugh. Like I said this before while watching My Hero. This show is able to make me fucking laugh my ass off, immediately transition into me crying, and then immediately transferring back into me being scared because there's a fucking evil villain on screen. That's a testament to the quality and the overall, like, everything nature of this show. I really do have to say. But again, I liked the episode. I like seeing the power-ups, and my favorite thing from the episode, probably that I haven't spoken about, I really liked All Might being that teacher. It's a nice role. Again, it's the same conversation I was having a couple episodes ago, to where it kind of irks me sometimes that, and I'm trying to like, sorry, I'm trying to grow out of it because, again, I don't really mean it, but like, in a world like this, like, our students shouldn't be the one fighting these villains. It should be the main heroes. But it's a story about the students, so I want the students to fight. The same thing with... Oh, goddamn, what was I going to say? Shit, what was I going to say? Oh, no, I might have to cut this. Oh, what was I talking about? Was it some Aizawa, maybe? Oh, it was, talking about the powers and how Aizawa is essentially like, you have to figure out your own power and all that. And a part of me kind of goes, yeah, but I mean, realistically, if a teacher sees something really integral to an upgrade, they would say it out. But at the end of the day, I like seeing the personal growth. So I don't know how to explain it. I'm not negative when I watch things, but I like to talk about things that are not perfect for me. And again, I'm not complaining because I'm fine. I'm perfectly happy and fine. And like, if this makes any sense, if I'm presented something that's 10 out of 10, I'm going to appreciate the 10 out of 10, but I'm also going to kind of think in my head, oh, well, if they did this, this could be an 11 out of 10, if that makes any sense. So that's what I mean by that. I like seeing the students make their own powers and do that, but a part of me is like, well, I mean, Aizawa should have probably told them this, but it's fine. But other than that, I really like the episode. I think that is going to be it for me for this one. I really appreciate you guys for watching. I know that a couple days, or the next video that's going to come out from My Hero, it's going to be the OVA. I don't know how long it is. This is because the last OVA was 2 minutes. I might turn on the OVA and it's 2 minutes long and I go, fuck it, I'll just add it to the next episode. But I don't really know yet. I'm going to have to find that out. So I will see you guys in a couple days for the OVA. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I am already a very far amount of episodes ahead by now. If you're interested in that, go check the YouTube comments to see the exact episode I'm on, and check out the Patreon. And finally, and most importantly, if you enjoyed the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. Again, it really does help me out. You guys have a good one.